Your ex-husband has a hard time making his supervised visits with his son. So now you're telling me he all of a sudden wants to make phone calls in the custody agreement and talk to Junior every now and then just randomly. And of course, in your custody agreement, there's nothing against that, right?
Yeah, my custody agreement doesn't have a provision in it where it disqualifies him from making phone calls, but it also doesn't have one where it says he's allowed to make phone calls. So it's that gray area. And I'm sorry that I didn't think about that when I went to court and did the whole custody thing.
Please don't apologize. It's not your fault. It's not your job to sit there and wonder how your ex-husband is going to try to manipulate the custody agreement in his favor to annoy us. Because you know at the end of the day, he's only doing this because of the paternity test results. He doesn't like that you and me have a kid, and he really is your past, and that he really is still divorced to you, and that he's nothing more than your child's baby daddy. That's why he's doing this. He's trying to find any way to annoy us while we take care of our newborn. But you know now my mind is just going to be racing over how he's going to disrupt our lives with a phone.
Well, if it makes you feel better, they're just phone calls. How disruptive to our life can that be? And you have to hope that he won't be a jerk about it. I know that's saying a lot, but...
I know, but didn't you say after you gave the family court agent your phone number, he called, like immediately?
Yeah, I guess to make sure it was the right number, but I didn't respond. And that's the key. I don't always have to respond. You know, phones can be on silent. You can hit do not disturb.
Yeah. But knowing him, he's going to call at midnight. He's going to call at 2 in the morning. He's going to call when we're at the pediatrician. He's going to somehow find out when we're doing something important, and he's just going to try to insert himself in our lives. Or at least that's what my mind is creating. I know I may be crazy, but I think I'm justified in my hypothetical scenarios.
Also, hypothetically, he calls a lot. Is Junior really going to pay attention? He's 3. He can't really hold conversations like that for long periods of time. His attention is drawn elsewhere. He's not going to sit down and have a conversation with his father about the economy.
I know, but it's also weird that your ex-husband can just call you and request to speak to his son, and that you have to hear his voice on the phone. And I don't know.
Alright, but Brian, I don't like hearing his voice. It's not like me and him are flirting on the phone, you know?
I know that, Miranda. Wait, why don't you just give him my number? Let him call me to, give Junior the phone or whatever.
No, absolutely not.
And why not? Maybe it'll deter him from doing it. Maybe he won't want to call as often because he knows I'm gonna have to pick up every time.
Because if I were to give Joey your number, that just welcomes conflict. I don't want you guys talking. I don't want you guys anywhere near one another. You can't be in the same room without it imploding.
See, after all this time, after everything I've proved, you still don't trust me in certain instances.
It's not a trust thing. It's a reality thing. No one would give their ex-husband their boyfriend's phone number to connect him with his son. It's just common sense, Brian.
Yeah, but we're not everyone though, are we? You know, Kendra, I want you to know that I appreciate your advice for my friend. You know, like, you really helped him with his custody stuff, with the phone call idea. He didn't even think about the fact that he could just call his son whenever he wanted to, because apparently there was no provision in the custody agreement against it. So you really helped.
Yeah, some custody agreements can be tricky.
You know, me and you were working out, and I know you have your son to worry about and stuff. Doesn't have to be anytime soon, because, you know, we'd still have trick-or-treating and all that, but me and you should go on a little getaway, you know, like a mini vacation.
I would like that. What about your twice-a-month bowling obligation that you have? Is that going to conflict?
Bowling? Oh, yeah, the twice-a-month bowling. I can get out of that. You know, I can find a valid excuse. I just want to go on a vacation with you. I want to show the world, take pictures, show the world that me and you are working out, and that I'm happy, and I'll I don't need my past. Nothing specific, just I don't need. You're my future, and I need you.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time that I was on vacation. I would really enjoy that. Sometimes you're just a sweetheart.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I've been told that.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I remember that one week where your bank account got shut down. Is money gonna be a problem when it comes to a vacation?
Yeah, money's not a problem. Don't worry about the money part. I always figure that out.